Hi guys, I just watched what do you call it? Childhood End, and this TV show it came out 2015, and they only made 3 episodes, and I don't think they're gonna make the second season. Something happened; they stopped on the third episode, and I think I know why. Because it just said too much, and you know how the anime is. They don't want people to know the truth, and so that's why they end up killing it. And so the show is about overlords. They came in like spaceships, and they came into Earth to end poverty, sickness, what do you call it, oppressions, injustice, and all of that. They came into ends all world problem that humans suffer from, because this is very calculated attack on humanity, right? So anyhow, the overlords in this TV show, yeah, the overlord in this TV show is talking about all the things happening on Earth now is done by certain people and stuff, and they selected people from Earth to help with this transition, and basically in working together with overlords and whatnot. But the interesting thing that this TV showed, when he says you have to show yourself, you have to show your face in order for people to trust you. And when he showed his face, I think I don't remember the overlord, his name from the TV show. And this the overlord looked like the devil. Has horn, wings, and he looked like the devil. He looked like. And so remember when I was 21 or 22, when I was living in Baltimore, Maryland. Remember I told you the devil came into my apartment and sat in the chair next to me. Remember I told you that story? Okay. And he was mad at me. The devil was mad at me for sinning. But anyhow, so yeah, he was mad at me for sinning, for pretty much fornicating. I was doing that. And he was mad at me for sinning, and he threatened me. He told me like to give him back the cross, and I didn't know what cross he meant. And now this TV show, Childhood's End, they showed what the overlord looked like. Okay, and the overlord, I align with the overlord with everything he said about oppression, injustice, sickness, diseases, and all of that, manipulation and governments. I agree with everything he had said. And he he's he said all these great things that I align with, which is what's happening on Earth now, currently. Okay? And so they showed the overlord. You should go watch the first episode. When he finally show his face, the overlord, he says he is the supervisor of the Earth, but he supervised other planets as well, and he says Earth is not the only planet that he supervised. basically looking after, you know. And guess what, guys? He looked exactly what I saw in my apartment in Baltimore when I was living in Baltimore, you know. He came to my apartment, the overlord from this TV show, right? And it looks like the devil. Remember I told you the devil is not who you think? Remember that? I think go watch, some of my videos. I said they lied to you about the devil. Okay, why would the devil want to come to earth and stop oppression, diseases, and injustice, and all the things that, system of control. He want to end all of that. So if the devil is a bad person, would the devil come to earth and end all of that? Make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? No, it doesn't make sense to me. Because if the devil is bad as they said he was, then he would, he would kill humanity. He would do horrible things to humanity. But he is here to bring justice, and he's here to bring freedoms. So he's talked about the governments are oppressive regimes. All of that. Just guys, go watch this TV show. You'll find it online, and you'll understand. They lie to you about the who is the devil is. But I told you, because you know what? When I saw him in my apartment, because he was mad at me for fornicating and partying and doing all of that, that does not sound like a person who want people to commit sins, right? It's not a person, right? But anyhow, it's not how they painted the devil to be. You understand? The devil is not who these people are saying who he is. Because I just started thinking about that when I watched this show today. They lied to you, about the devil. The devil coming in to give you freedoms. They made you hate the devil because they know the devil is their enemy. You know what I'm saying? The devil is not who you think he is. Satan and the devil are not the same person. Okay? Satan is completely different. Satan is against God. The devil is with God. You understand? You understand? So you get it? And so I hope you understand. I watched this show today, and I just remembered. That day when he sat on a chair on the couch next to me, and it freaked me out. He freaked me out because he was angry, So anyhow, and the devil is not how the enemy painted him. They end up lying about the devil, telling you the devil is to be feared. The devil is the evil one. Even in this TV show, they're telling you he did not came to take freedom from humanity. He did not come to oppress humanity. He came to give them freedoms. Does that sound somebody who's oppressive to you? So when you understand that, you understand that they lie to you about the identity of the devil. They made you believe the devil is to be hated and whatnot because the devil is on our side. They just showed you in this TV show, and the TV show, they made only 3 episodes, 2015, and they end up canceling the show. Why? Why would they cancel the show after 3 episodes? They usually make the whole season, then cancel it if it's not really successful, right? So when you understand that, they understand this, how the enemy operates. The enemy is crafty, and they would lie to you about anything and everything. Okay, and you know, because I piece things together. I piece the truth. I piece what I'm seeing, what I'm, because when I had that visit, I spoke about it when I was being targeted. Remember, I told you I saw the devil. I even told the story to my dad. I was 21, 22 year old, and I said to my dad, I remember, I said to him, the devil came to see me, and he said this, and my dad was like a little bit kind of shocked about it, and he goes to me, "What did you do for the devil to come and see you?" You know what I'm saying? You understand? I couldn't tell my dad I was fornicating. I couldn't tell my dad like I was doing what I'm forbidden to do. I said, I don't know, I didn't do anything. He goes, already he came to see you? Like, he sounded like, when he was talking to me, he sounded like he knew the devil is going to come and see me. How would he know that? Okay? Like, he sounded like he knew, But anyhow, that's what's happening, guys. This is very interesting. This is very interesting how they made you believe the devil is the evil one. You know what I'm saying? And now it's in this TV show, they're telling you the devil is completely opposite who these people have painted the devil to be. Watch the show, guys. You'll understand. I met, I met this, being when I was 22-year-old or 23, 22, I would say, and in person, and it freaked the hell out of me. Okay, honestly, I was so scared when it happened, because I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought I was dead. Maybe, this is, I'm going to hell or something, because he had horns, I don't remember the wings, but I remember everything else, It looked exactly, even the eyes from this TV show, they look like that, okay? The eyes look exactly the same, the head and all of that. I remember, So anyhow, that's what I'm telling you guys. You see how they made you hate someone who's divine versus, loving someone who is wicked. Satan painted himself as an angel of light. You know what I'm saying? And they painted the devil, which is more holy. I believe the devil is more holy than Satan. Okay? Because Satan is a wicked one. He removed God from the Bible and holy books and painted himself in. He made people to believe that he made people believe that he's the true God. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Yeah. That's the story.